Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to the Film and TV channel. And today we have a film. It's been around for a couple of years, but obviously with COVID, etc., it's just had a theatrical release now and a digital release at the same time here in the UK. It's a British drama. Today we're going to have a look at an unusual film. Let's call it Quirky. Quirky is the word I think we use for this one. It's called Rare Beasts. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. I do these little movie reviews, do TV drama reviews, information vlogs, what's out to buy, what's coming on at the cinema, stuff like that. So if you find that entertaining, you can push that notification button and tell anyone about the channel. That'd be fantastic. And you will see stuff on my football team, Manchester City, as well. So if you've any interest in that or know someone who might be, I do loads of stuff: City history, City present, City book club, City quizzes, lots of different things for Manchester City fans on there. So if you know anyone who might be interested, please point them in my direction. But it's film and TV today, or film preferably today, and I do actually post loads of stuff on film and TV on Facebook and Twitter as well. So if you follow or friend me on there, I do check every 2 or 3 days and follow and friend everyone back. All your comments very welcome on this film if you get a chance to see it, or on anything to do with TV and film. It doesn't matter. If you don't have time to give us a little comment today, just give us a thumbs up. It's nice to get views, but it's nice to get thumbs up as well. Right, Rare Beasts, a 15 certificate, this one. Hour and 27 minutes, so you can knock about 6 or 7 minutes off for credits, etc. So not too long. Yeah, it sort of flew by. I wouldn't have minded another 10 or 15 minutes myself, but not everyone's cup of tea, unfortunately. But let's have a little chat about this one. It's a British drama, or a dramedy, written and directed by Billie Piper, and this is her directorial debut. She's written it as well, eh? I think she made the tea as well for the crew and the actors, the other actors. And as I said, it was a simultaneous release both at the cinema and digitally on the 21st of May 2021. It stars, as we said, Billie Piper. She plays a girl called Mandy. We've got Leo Bill as Pete, David Thewlis as Vic, Lily James as Cressida, Kerry Fox as Marion, and Toby Wolfe as Larch. Is it any good? Well, Rotten Tomatoes, there's 29 critics reviews on there at the moment. It's scoring an average or positivity rating of 59%, so it isn't great. That's 17 fresh and 12 rotten. So yeah, so certainly more fresh anyway, so that's not too bad. The overall average is 5.7 out of 10, so just below that watchable 6 out of 10 I like to see on these sort of films. The consensus reads, Billie Piper's admirably bold directorial vision isn't quite enough to counter Rare Beast's frustratingly shallow treatment of its weightier themes. Yeah, Metacritic, the other side we have a look at, there's literally 5 critics reviews on there at the moment. There's 3 positive and 2 mixed, so not a total disaster, but it's getting 58 out of 100, so again, very similar to the Rotten Tomatoes figures. And it scores anywhere between, for the 5 critics, anywhere as low as 4 out of 10 to 8 out of 10. One of the people who did like it was Terry White for Empire magazine. Terry gave it 8 out of 10 and wrote, Billie Piper's ambitious, darkly funny directorial debut suggests the arrival of a new filmmaker with a vision, verve and a voice. There you go. But Robbie Collin of The Telegraph, he wasn't quite as impressed. He only gave it 4 out of 10 and said, the trouble is Rare Beast lacks the razor wit, merciless candour and the stylistic panache of Fleabag and I May Destroy You. Not to mention Piper's own Sky Atlantic series, I Hate Susie, made after Rare Beast with the playwright Lucy Prebble and broadcast last year. So there you go. So some comparisons there made. I mean, I do like Fleabag. I do enjoy Fleabag. Is it better than this? It's very different, I think. I think there's a big difference between this and that. But yeah, no, I'd probably watch Fleabag more than I'd watch this. But that doesn't mean this is particularly bad. And the other two, I Hate Susie, I've not watched that, and I May Destroy You, I quite like that as well. But to say they are quite good series, as Robbie's pointed out there. But there you go. Internet Movie Database, Joe Public. This is where it matters, isn't it? This is the public view in this. 356 scores and reviews less, so not too bad. And it's averaging 6 out of 10. So just on that watchable figure, I like to see. I've got a couple of the reviews as well. So Whiteman from Town gave it 3 out of 10 and said this was a very intriguing, bizarre film. We're okay so far. I guess you can call it a dramedy of love, faith and atheism. I just felt that it was a bunch of rare scenes that were so unfollowable. Was this a play? Was it a film? Honestly, I'm still not sure. I so tried to follow this story, but I still don't know where I ended up. I will say this, it was definitely rare. Amitez, he gave it 8 out of 10, or she. I do not know what Amitaz is. My apologies. 8 out of 10, and said, I loved this movie, chaos, social criticism and honesty. I found it to be very authentic and raw, which is just what I needed today. A movie for day when your love life or just life is just too much. Billie Piper is an amazing actress. Certainly is. Well, there you go. So you are getting a little bit of a Marmite feel for this, I think, and I can certainly understand why watching this. My little thoughts on this movie. I do like Billie Piper, I must admit. I like Billie Piper as an actor. And based on this, I sort of like her more often than not, the way her mind works as well, as a writer and a director, because it was very, very, as I said, it was very quirky, a bit wacky in parts. But I didn't mind the way her mind worked, but it wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea, put it that way. It wouldn't satisfy everybody, but I certainly, as an actor, I like her, and certainly I can sort of see how her mind works, and I quite like that as well, based on, obviously she's got a bit of a quirky mind, and at times I have as well, so I like that. It does have that quirkiness, and it has it in spades, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind it being a bit more organised, a little bit more traditional. But as in Fleabag, which we talked about before, at least it's the sort of humour is wacky humour is sort of organised. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it being a little bit more organised than normal. But it did make me laugh. And it did make me want, obviously, side and care about the main character, which is obviously Mandy, played by Billie herself. And it did make me not hate, but dislike the other main character, obviously played by Leo Bill, who played a bit of a prat called Pete, who obviously is in Mandy's life, and there's obviously talks about marriage, etc., etc. But yeah, I did forever much. I love Billie Piper. I sort of didn't like Leo Bill to the same sort of extent, so it sort of made it really interesting to me. Other characters did drift in and out, and they're mostly pretty odd characters, just as odd as the two main characters, I suppose. All have long little strange foibles themselves, but it was definitely Mandy, or the character Mandy, that kept me watching this. And it did have a sort of drama school improv feel to it as well, as though they just shoved a few characters in. This is how he's feeling, just go with the flow. It didn't, it did have that sort of feel to it as well at times, as I said, rather than it being a little bit more organised. But as I said, if it makes you smile, which it did me, then it can't be that bad, can it? I can't wholeheartedly recommend it, of course I can't, because it's very odd. It is a very, very odd film, and some people will hate it, and some people think, it's not bad, and some people, well, most people think, it's okay. I don't think many people say, that's fantastic, but it's certainly a very good debut from Billie Piper, that's for sure. And I think the best thing to do is just check out the trailer. I think the trailer's quite good, actually. It gives you a feel for what the film is, and if you're a bit confused by the trailer and think that's not for me, then probably don't bother, because I say the trailer is quite good. Doesn't give anything away particularly, but it's hard to give something away in this, because it's the haphazard way it was sort of appears to be thrown together. But there is a start, a middle and an end, but it's sort of all over the place, unfortunately. But there you go. As I said, it did appeal to my sense of humour from early doors, from the first 5 or 10 minutes. It is one of those films, again, if you watch the trailer, have a go. If you watch the first, say, 10 minutes and you're not getting into it, it's not going to improve any, so just forget it. But if you do watch the first 5 or 10 minutes, it does make you smile. It does, it is a bit weird and a bit daft sometimes, but as long as it makes you smile, keep watching. If it doesn't make you smile, then just go and do something else instead. That's all I can suggest. But my little score for this, I'm going to give it a very watchable, in my opinion, as I said, but I'll sit on the fence for you lot out there. You'll have to decide for yourselves, but I'm going to give it a 6.5. out of 10, so slightly higher than some of the other critics and review sites that I mentioned early on. But yeah, that's I'm quite happy with that. I'm looking forward to any more Billie Piper stuff. As I said, a bit not I don't mind the wackiness, but let's have a bit more of a routine, run of the mill A to Z story perhaps next time that made a little bit more sense. But I can live with the wackiness as well. Anyway, let me know in your comments if you get to watch this what you think. I'm going to do the rest of the day. Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families, and more importantly, let's all look after each other till we meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps have a flick across, have a look at my football channel, my Citizen channel. Whatever it is, all I ever ask you to do is stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.